Unless it's just Chelios because the other's a skater, so yeah, they'd be okay. Oh yeah, because Chelios is there, so they're fine. Oh, we're live. All right. Done. That's Isra. It's Waka. Ferrara. And Ferrar. Our prison weight. First five. Man. Organic. Said it's Vic. All right, since my printer was out, I didn't have I didn't write down the records. What's their so we got the Sabres versus the Vikings, a 2-18 matchup, which was going to be a senior night game for the Sabres, and now it's a senior night was pushed.
Or just regular season game.
It's a big game for the Sabres, considering that they have fight for the playoffs still. And so we should
We got a couple.
some of the Sabres come to play. But we've got the Vikings, they're 12-8-2. They're in third place. And the Sabres, they're in eighth place, 9-15. And they need this win. They need as many points as they can in these last few games to get that eighth spot for playoffs. Actually, when we're looking at this, they've got 21. They got Middleton's got 15 points, so they got six. But and Middleton is probably out of games, right? They got 27 games. How many games you guys played? 30. All right. Yeah, so the Sabres should be okay. But now then, it's where do you want to be? They want to be in the eighth spot? Can they catch Chesterfield? They can catch Chesterfield and the Jets. So again, like we said, every point's valuable right now. And
Absolutely. Get to this point of the season.
the Vikings are going with starting goalie Runs, who was with the 18 squad last year in their run for state. As we talked about that game last year,
Yeah.
that was a very exciting state. We'll call it a semifinal game between the Sabres and the Vikings over at Darien. The Sabres needed that victory, and the Vikings just needed a tie, and it ended up being a tie. An unbelievable. I should say no. It ended up not being a tie because the Vikings scored that emptied that goal with 2 seconds to go because they pulled. Sabres had to pull the goalie with
We
a
needed
minute
to
and a half. Sabres
needed
needed
to
a
win.
win, and it was 3-3.
Yeah.
But that was a hockey game. That was one for the books per se.
So I'm looking here, like a couple players to watch today for the Vikings. The Drake Augusta holding the most points of his team here, but we got a couple of leaders in goals. We got Jamison Doolin and Nicholas Seaman with 11 goals for the season so far. For the Sabres, their point leader is Jacob Deutsch. Alexei Iskra with 14 goals this season, and Riley Palmited with 13. So it looks like those are going to be our players to watch for the game.
And they're missing Sabres. They don't have Miller. Miller is out.
Yeah, Miller's laid up.
All right, Pavian is in net.
Got a heavy coaching staff today for the Sabres. Got a couple of returning Sabre players home from college, headed back tomorrow, and they're working the bench today.
Music's loud right now, Eric.
It is very loud. What do we know in the box there? We can get that turned down.
Betty.
Good though. Come on there. It's gotta get help. That's the already that bank like, hey, can you try and have them turn that down a little bit? Have him turn the music down a tad.
Set on Warren Hockey. We can barely hear ourselves. And set up at the horseback for the Sabres. Screws it. It's not that center for the right. Vikings win the draw. Dump it deep. We got an icing as Dagan couldn't get a stick in it on the blue line. Great flow so far.
Hey, right off the bat, we're going to be getting a face-off draw right in their zone, so we're good with that.
The face-off to the left of Bruns. See if Hirschback can win it back. Hirschback does not win it and taken behind the net to Spade. Quick breakout. Enter the neutral zone. Tip it forward. Palmerton couldn't get a piece of it. Here come the Vikings back in. Centering pass taken by Roger. Raja in the near corner. Comes back over to the near side. Kept in at the point. Back down low. Over to Dagan. Dagan couldn't do anything with him. Sabres clear back to center. Vikings quickly come back the other way and dump it in. Poropat with it as our Sabres make a change. Poropat trying to stretch past the Deutsch. That one missed, and we've got an icing.
The Vikings coach wanted a penalty there on Riley Thomas.
On Thomason?
But no call.
Refs are discussing it a little bit right now. See, they're having that little discussion. What you see, I didn't see this, and kind of move on. Sabres win the draw. Grissenwaite can't get it out. Now, Grissenwaite tries it again over to the far side. Tip back up. The Vikings keep it in nicely again. Over at the point. Move it over to Kennedy. Kennedy shot. Fabian make the save. Loose puck forward. He can't get it out. It's by Novak, and this one deflects into the Sabre bench, and Wilson gloves it nicely on the bench.
From the bench. Vikings put the pressure on early.
Nice. He flashed the leather there. Sabres struggling to get it out. Using the boards, but Vikings right off the draw. That one gets deflected into the corner. Centering path. That one's taken by Lane. Lane just chipped this one back to center ice, and the Vikings quickly come back the other way. Going to the near corner. Grissenwaite lays his body on August.
Still
Akerson keeps it in at the point. Sends it back behind the net, and Sabre up to Deutsch. Deutsch can't get it out. Second effort still can't get it out. Now Grissenwaite again. Behind paving, back and far side over to the Deutsch. Deutsch can't skip it. Can't get it past Kennedy. Kennedy there. Finally, third effort. Deutsch races on with Kennedy. Deutsch going to get a penalty as he tried to lift the stick. Lost, but then pulled Kennedy down. Oh, it's not a penalty. He put his arm up. That's interesting. I mean, he put his arm up. Well, he called it because Deutsch's helmet came off, so you got to blow the whistle.
Okay.
But I thought he had his hand up. So
looked like he had his hand up to me.
Deutsch lifted his stick, but then I thought maybe pulled him down, but we'll take the no call, absolutely. Comes Patora, can't get it out. Greener that one. But Vic couldn't accept that pass. Now Lane shoots. That was deflected.
Oh,
Just missed Bruns on the near side. Now over to the near side down low. Papuras can't get it out. Lane tried keeping that in. Now Papura again. Back from the Vikings. Over the line comes Pullman. Pullman taking it wide on Blasso. Taking it around the net. Centering pass. That one misses. Slides down all the way. No icing. Blokel scoops it up. Up to Papura. He tries to bang that in, but Hirschback cut him off. Now Seaman over the line. He lost it to Blasso. Blasso up to Fomited. Fomited. His pass to Hirschback didn't connect and comes back to Poropat and he regroups.
that'll be nice.
Aaron pass going on the way and
Oh,
gave off
wait.
the icing. Now Deegan with a stretch pass. Oh, just off his stick. He would have had a partial breakaway. Now a giveaway. Struzak, centering pass. Shot. What a save by Fabian. Rebound, another save. Shot. That one up high over the crossbar. Kept in my speed. Shot. That was
Oh,
blocked.
nice block by Mama.
Tails all the way down ice. What a great save by Fabian. The Sabres try to center that, but that's stolen by Poulin. His pass misses Struzak and Brissenwaite now. He regroups. Over to Lane. Lane hits the neutral zone. Getting some speed, trying to get by the defense, but speed took him down nicely. Now the Vikings ship this one back to center. Brissenwaite with it. Dumps this in and Iskra chasing. Iskra can't get a piece of it. Out comes Rehum. Rehum up to Novak. Over the line with Zubiak. Novak shoots. Ooh. Think Fabian got a piece of the shoulder as it came just over the net. Now Novak keeps it in up. The Zubiak shot. Oh, nice block. We're blocked over to the near side. And now we got a penalty as Lasso working hard on
Jackson.
Working hard on Zubiak and tried to get the puck and just got a piece of Novak takedown for the tripping call. And with 12:42 left in the first, the Vikings get the first power play.
Blazo that got called on that penalty.
Well, the Vikings have the better edge here, but the Sabres had a couple opportunities, and Fabian with a nice big save there.
It's been stellar in net so far. I haven't been counting shots on goals, but it's probably 5 to 6 right now.
All right, face off to the left of Fabian. Sabres win the draw, and they send us down all the way. 4 icing. This is, I actually, those rule changes, we talk about it all the time. I like the automatic offsides because they regroup really well. I don't like the icing call on a shorthanded play. Should let them play. Barra, he sends us down all the way. This might be an icing as well, and it's going to be called.
Yep.
He tried to just kind of gently send that puck down all the way, but so yeah, the Sabres have a lot of coaches on the bench. They got some alumni.
Yeah.
Chelios is looking for all the help they can get as they need the point. We got an Ort now and a Blaskovich. Vikings win the draw. Zubiak. The Blokel up high. He shoots. That's a save by Fabian. He doesn't know where it is. Ref doesn't know. Blow the whistle, Tim. Thank you. Everybody's looking for it. Tim trying to get a look. We had done
under the right pad.
A couple pirouettes. They're looking for that puck. There's no whistle. Where is it? Yeah. Vikings win the draw again. Blokel walks in, waits, looking for Zubiak. Now over to the far side to Seaman. To Zubiak, back to Blokel up high. Blokel waits. Got a little battle in front. Got some cross check going on in front with Rehum. Now Seaman tries to center that one. When bouncing
there we go.
And cleared out by Farrar. Now the race is on with Blokel. Blokel sends it over to the near side, wraps around the Zubiak. We got a minute left in the power play. Nice work by Reiner. Little forecheck. Slow the Vikings down a little bit. Local gains the zone. Stops at the point. Walks over to the high slot. Waits. Over to Skozak. He shoots. That one missed the far post. Now bouncing puck. That shot. Pavian with the save. Not back behind the net. Seaman with it. Cleared up high over to Blokel. Blokel. Down low in the near corner over to Augusta. Augusta walks in, waits, fires. That's, I think Pavian got a piece
Just
of
a
it.
piece
Matt
of it,
Cairns.
yep.
Oh, Cairns just outside and will take the face off in the neutral zone with 22 seconds left in the power play.
Yeah, that just caught the shoulder of Fabian. And took that puck up over the crossbar.
I might want to tell this ref here, when you lose sight of the puck there, Stripes, you blow the whistle.
Yeah, well.
he was sneaking in. I like what helped is there was nobody
Nobody was
pounding
poking.
yes,
Yeah, poking
yes.
and prodding.
Which is good, which is why
Right.
why he didn't blow it. He's looking for it, right? All right, we got a few seconds left on the power play. Grissenwaite sends this one back in, no icing. And that comes Kennedy. Now Vikings come out. Rayner, he stands up dueling on that play as he was trying to come into the zone. And Rayner now for the Sabres, trying to cross ice pass over to the Zick, but that one stolen by Akerson. He dumps it in, races on. Vikings over to the near side, brings it up to the point. Akerson just trying to flip this in deep. Struzak and Grissenwaite working over to Kupka. Our stress pass. Oh, Reiner cut that off as they were trying to get Zick. Back comes Kenny. Fires! Nice blocker save by Pavian. Struzak trying to center that. And that one's off of Zick's stick as he was trying to exit the zone quickly. Now we got a battle here in the near corner with Krupa, Zick. Struzak centers that. Nugent couldn't get a piece of it, and the Sabres clear this one down all the way. And they're gonna blow this one dead. You gotta wave that off.
Yeah.
Now he's gotta wave that off because so when I rep and if I'm skating faster than the defender, I wave it off. I wave it off because I'm giving a better effort. You're not skating. He's not skating. He's got to wave it. Wave that off, man. There's no effort. Oh, that's Craig Evans. I'm not a fan of him.
Okay. All right, back to the action.
Back to the action. Raja with it. Here we go. Hurry. 2-on-2 over the line on the far side. Nice.
Oh, he's taking foul. Nice.
Play by Blokel. Putting a shoulder. Out comes Spade. Spade gains the zone with Coleman. Coleman and Papura. Spade takes it to the far side. Poropat working on him. Centering pass. That one's off of Glasso and back behind the net. Oh! Pulled down. Poropat trying to draw that penalty from Papura. No call. This one Cairns back down all the way. You gotta wave this one off.
He did. He did.
Now Coleman shifts this back to center. Deutsch trying to get that from Seaman. Seaman over the line. Nice play by Lane to block that centering pass. Now the Sabres chip this forward, just missed Tomated, and Kennedy now with it. He regroups for the Vikings over to Seaman. 8.5 to go in the first. Still 0-0. Here comes Novak over the line. Novak turns, waits, trying to get around lane, shoots. This one high, Cairns high over to the far side. Novak with it in the far corner. Sabres clear to the near side. Farrer couldn't get it out. Second effort over to Deutsch. Deutsch, he comes over the line with Glasso. Deutsch makes it. Just missed the near post. Cairns up. Dunn keeps it in. And now Seaman comes out with it for the Vikings and got a bouncing puck. It bounces right on Zubiak's stick. Over to Novak. Novak gets taken out of the play nicely by Lane and Deutsch. Oh, and bad pass. The Vikings keep it in. Dump it into the near corner. This is about the 5th time that the Sabres have not been able to get the puck out. Now Akerson with a quick shot up over the Pavian's head. Now rebound. Right to the corner. Comes back to the point, and Deutsch shifts this to center as the Sabres make a full 5-player change and gives the Vikings a quick opportunity. Spain with a shot up high over the net again. Now Back in the corner. Sabres scoop it up. Chip it over the near side. Zick sends us back to center and Akerson. Akerson quickly right back in for the Vikings. Bouncing puck. Spade keeps it in. Dumps it around over. Caroms to the far side with Blasso. Blasso and Skojak. Caroms to the point. Akerson with it. Trying to dump it back in the corner, but now chip back to center ice. This is all Vikings right now, partner.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally is a. The Sabres are struggling over the last minute to get it over the red line. Wow, they dump it back out this time, and Akerson couldn't get a piece of it, but Karen's down all the way. No icing. Sabres changing again along with the Vikings. Spade, nice little chip pass up over to Deegan. Deegan couldn't handle that puck, but out back come the Sabres now. Raja with a Fomited. Fomited. The Hirschback is dropped it to Porpin. Off down low to Hirschback. Hirschback trying to get it to Raja, but the Vikings got control of it in Deegan. Deegan, almost gave that away. Actually gave it away, but we couldn't keep it in. And Raja
just
went in,
stuck it in offsides.
Hirschback was trying to get out of the zone. 6:01 to go in the first. The edge goes to the Vikings.
We got a hold of the music man and was able to get the volume turned down a little bit.
My ears were ringing in the first. Nice save by Bruns. Right off the draw there, as Farrar was going in, kind of stole that puck and had a partial breakaway. Sabres keep it in momentarily. Vikings now get it to center. Seaman gets around Dunn. Gets it in the near corner. Poropat helps. Dunn sends it around to Deutsch in the far corner. Dunn or Deutsch shifts it back up, and out comes Iskrov. Iskrov puck bounced over his stick, but now Deutsch comes to center ice with it. Deutsch waiting for a couple skaters. Iskrov catches up with the pass behind him, and now he tries dumping it in deep. But Kennedy now scoops it up. Kennedy sends it to the far side. Puck bounced off of his partner's stick and back to Kennedy. Here he comes over the line with Coleman. Trying to break through the defense and chip that forward. And Kennedy gets his own rebound now and back up to Deegan. He little spin around, but Deutsch gets it back to center. Now Deutsch, it's over the red line. Gains his zone. Fires! He runs with a glove save and quickly keeps the play alive. Gets it over to Dugan. Now, giveaway! When puck rolled up on Bruns and he was able to chip that away, and now Lane with it. Chip that to center. Quickly Akerson. He comes back in and he dumps that right on, and Fabian decides to get a whistle. And let's slow this down a little bit, boys.
Yeah, a little reset. Vikings have the edge for sure in this first period.
So who is in there besides do we have it? We can get the shots. There's a shot total if they're keeping. They gotta be.
Oh.
Face off to Fabian's right. Krupa and Ream. Ream wins it. Shot blocked. Rebound. Loose puck in front. Another shot blocked. Who wants this loose puck? Fomited comes out with it. Trying to get it to Krupa. Krupa comes over the line. Backs in nicely. Trying to split the defense. Loose puck. Who wants it? Fomited's quick shot. Saves rebound. Vikings trying to get it out. And Blasso keeps it in. Spay. Nice breakout pass for Blofeld, trying to get around Blasso. Nice save by Pavian. Sabres ship this one back to center ice, and Spay racing on with Hirschback. Spay quickly to Novak. That puck bounced off his stick. Fomited gets it to Blasso. Blasso cross ice to Poropat, who dumps it in on runs. He's going to take the whistle as Hirschback quickly broke to the net, which I think that's how the Sabres got to do. They guys got to go to the net.
Yep. A little more assertive on that rush there. But yeah, dumping it in like that, right on net. Maybe you get a rebound.
Let's see what Chelios and a few other coaches can do to change up the play, even if it is just dumping it. Here's Sabres win the draw. Shot Kieran's to the near corner. Vomited. Can't get out. Kennedy.
There's a penalty.
First back now. Sabres drawn a penalty. Vomited. Centers at shot. Ah! Vomited picks up the loose puck. Center and a one-timer beats fronts. 1-0 Sabres.
I don't know who was taken down behind the net.
With Raja, I couldn't see who was in front of the net on that.
I couldn't either.
I was so vomited with the delayed call. Quick centering pass, and Raja buried that behind front with 3:15 to go in the first. And again, been all Vikings. On Grissom-Wade. Can't get a stick on it. Holman fires, blocks, nudging.
Nice.
Horopak, or a couple of these names wrong, boys. Sorry. Now loose puck in the neutral zone, and back comes Coleman. Gets around Grissom-Wade. Coleman takes in there in the near corner, centers that right through the slot. And out comes Deutsch. Deutsch taking it wide over to the far side around space. Fires that high over Bruns's head. Grissom-Wade keeps it in nicely. Now we got a hand pass. Good.
So I think on that play, Deutsch had Seaman, or was it Farrar in front of the net, ready for that pass. But Deutsch took it to the net.
Deutsch. It's one of those situations where if you don't have that pass, but you want to hit the net, right? You almost want to shoot it low because you want the
for the rebound.
Sabres keep it in nicely. Over to the near side. Farah tried to center that, and that was blocked by Bruns, and out comes the Vikings. Nice stretch past the throw. Through it. Now Seaman. He fires. That's a nice blocker saved by Pabian, and that caroms up into the Raptors for the whistle. Goes without saying, partner, that's a first goal is always a good one. It's a big one for the Sabres because it's been mostly Vikings, but capitalize on your opportunity. It's nice. The Sabres have been winning a few more draws. I mean, they won that, but then they gave it away. And Zubiak working with Lane. Trying to get it to Ream. Back to Zubiak. Lane on him. Trupa. Nicely taken. Putting the body, and now we get it back to center ice. And Trupa over the line with Zick, but couldn't get it to Zick, and there come the Vikings. Well, Novak coming back.
Oh, nice.
Drop pass. That one didn't connect. Now, wait, Zick with it, one-on-one. Oh, he couldn't get past it. Seaman. It's a nice defensive play, and I like that little touch pass. Give the opportunity there. Now come the Vikings.
Yeah, Rayner had that nice play back here to save a goal possibility for the Vikings.
And the Sabres move in offside. There's an extra move at the blue line by Vomited. It's always that extra move. Try to teach the kids in Squirt and Pee-wees, but they still do it. Still do it at the midget level. 112 to going first. Vikings win the draw. Akerson. Stretch pass miss. They better blow that one dead. Well, Vikings are complaining that he got a piece of it, but I don't think so.
Yeah, that was tough. It was right in front of us.
It was. Yeah, exactly. That was right in front of us. We did not hear anything. And that puck didn't flutter or anything.
Nope.
The fact that they called that other ice, they had to call that one. Vikings win it again. Kennedy sends it over to the far side. Sabres trying to keep it in. Some good work right now. Back up to the point to Fomited. Fomited, the center that throws it on net, but just missed the near side. Not another battle. Hirschback couldn't get a piece of it. Raja in there. Puck squirts out. Now come the Vikings with 40 seconds to go in the period. Middle line they come. That's an extra move. They blew that one on sides.
They took each other
As
out.
as the Vikings run into each other coming over the line, and that it did. So that's the unfortunate of the automatic offsides. You got colliding, yep, and the Sabres are away on an odd man break.
Yep.
Yep, they collided.
Unfortunate break for the Sabres.
The two collide, and then a third comes in there. But yeah, unfortunate break, but that's the rules. Nothing you can do.
The draw won by the Sabres, though.
Grissom wait.
Get up for one last run.
Push up to Farrar. Can't get it back to Grissom. Back comes Coleman. Coleman over the line for the Vikings. Centers at Pecora, but Pecora couldn't get a stick on it. And over to Coleman. Glaso on him. 109. Keep it on the wall. They're going to hold it there, and this one's going to do it for the first. You know, it's something. They went into those boards with 9.8 seconds left. That was like a long 10 seconds.
Yeah, right. Held it for a long 10 seconds.
And you kind of just take it there, and you hope that maybe the guy's going to cross-check you in the back,
right,
draw a penalty or something. Since we don't have a shot clock counter on the scoreboard, we're going to see if we can get
all right,
if we can get the stats delivered up to us here in the
sounds good.
The wrap.
End of 1-0 Sabres. Goal by Riley Fomited.
It
Those of you at home, if you know, we play a 8-minute 30-second first half of the second period. Then we do an ice cut.
So Raja got the goal from Fomited.
Raja from Fomited. Pardon me. Second period action about to start.
All right, now we've got the Vikings to our left, Sabres to our right. So period number 2. And again, this is 8.5 minutes, as that's how Central States works. We say it every time. Local sends this down, and Sabres now scoop it up, send it over to the far side. And offside, the puck was out, Karen back in, automatic offsides. Sabres win it. Not a good pass, give it away. Back comes the Vikings. Quick move over, shot. That one's blocked. Now centering pass, they score! Centering pass. And off of Grissonwaite's stick, and he, in essence, buried it, partner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a bad break.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do, block that pass, and it's just an unfortunate play. And I'm not sure who actually got that. Was that Thulin? I think Thulin's the one that centered it. And you know what? It started with an errant pass. You know,
right, for the Sabres trying to get out of the zone.
Trying to get out of the zone. And how many times did that happen in the first? So 25 seconds into the second, the Vikings tie it up on an unfortunate goal. They dump it back in. Glasso can't do anything. Now centering pass. That one didn't connect, and Novak. Oh, that's the watch. I'm sorry. No, Novak. Novak. The wrong pen. Back comes Reum. Reum dumps it back in. Glasso with it. Couldn't handle it. Novak scoops it up. Centering pass. That one
And that's
right
off.
through the slot, and Fabian knocks the net off. We're going to have a stoppage. Unfortunately, knocked the net off as that puck carrying back to center ice. We're going to have a face-off back in the zone because that's where the puck was.
Yep. Sabres with the face-off win.
Comes Krupa, but couldn't get it in deep, and now Bledsoe with it. He regroups. Back to center ice. Rayner couldn't get a stick on it, and he brings it over to launch that pass. Krupa can't get in. Now we got whistle.
What?
Some activity behind a play by
I wasn't
Krupa
watching.
and
Reiner.
I'm sure both of them are going.
Yep. Yep. He sent them both.
Yeah. So we got a coincidentals between Thulin and Reiner. Coincidental roughing penalties with at 7:13 second.
I didn't watch the penalty happen there because I was so interested in the puck being flipped 20 feet in the air.
I like when they go through the rafters. And you have to
It doesn't touch anything. Yeah.
All right, so face off to the right of Bruns. First back wins it. Now down low to Seaman. This pass didn't connect, and the Sabres try to come back quickly, but Seaman scoops it up. He comes over the line, taking it wide. Walks in, backhand, Fabian with the save, rebound, and he holds on for the whistle with a lot of traffic in front of the net. Gee, we got to see how the Sabres really react from that. That goal. Haven't had a flow since since the Vikings tied it up. The Vikings win the draw by pushing it forward. Centering pass all on for a shot. Blocker saved nicely by Payton. Rebound. He's puck in the far corner. Now Kieran's over to the near side, and Sabres scoop it up. A cross ice pass. That one almost was a cross ice pass, almost stolen by Seaman again. And that's exactly how the Vikings tied it up with that pass. But Horopat sent that cross ice with a lot on it.
Yeah, got a little heat behind it.
Face off in the neutral zone. Vikings dump it in. Over to the near side with it. Hirschback over to Fomited. Fomited comes over the line with Hirschback. He shoots right in Bruns'
Right into the
right in
the breadbasket.
Right in the breadbasket, holds on, and so they'll take the whistle with 6:24 in the first half of the second.
It's all right. Little pressure. Now we got to face off down in the offensive zone here.
Deutsch fired. Nice blocker saved by Bruns. The Vikings chip this one to center, and Grissom
We got offside.
tried to send that through Novak's skate, but that came turned offside. So we'll have another whistle. No flow in this period. Look at the Sabre faithful lined up on the boards with all the cans from Crossbar Bar here, brand new at All Seasons Ice Rink. Sabres win the draw. Deutsch dumps it into the far corner. Ferrar racing it with Spee. Spee gets it up to the near side, bounces off his stick over Iskra. Ferrar with Deutsch in front. Center that right through. Lane now with it. Lane. He fires. That one's blocked. And here's Zubiak. Zubiak, he bounced over his stick, and Novak got hit right in the ankle, and they would have had a 3-on-2 if they could have held that puck. Now we got an offsides. That Zubat couldn't handle that pass. The Sabres got lucky. Novak got hit right in the front of just above the skate.
Oh,
that hurt him.
Yep.
And then they couldn't hold on to the puck. Vikings win it. Akerson sends that caroms all the way around to the near side. Now Kennedy keeps it in, sends it on goal. Maybe with an easy save lane now. He can't get it. Chip that one to center, and Vikings come out of the corner with it around Fabian, trying to wrap around, and that
came off again.
A nice play by Fabian to get to the far post, but knock the net off. And Tim White, the referee, quickly blows the whistle. So the face off to Fabian's left with 5:20 to go in the first half of the second. Loose puck, and out comes the Sabres. Over the line comes Manetti. Manetti taking it deep with Kennedy. He's got Krupa in to help. Puck sneaks out, and out comes the Vikings. A nice pass over to Deegan. Deegan coming over. Oh, the linesman gets in the way, slows him down. Nice back check. Oh, nice play. Linesman slowed down Deegan. Allowed the Sabres a back check. Now a shot from the point, and Fabian sucks that one up in the chest and holds on for a whistle. So the stretch passes by the Vikings are connecting a lot more than the Sabres.
Well, the stretch pass was actually tipped here at in the neutral zone, then off the boards, and it gave that Vikings player, I can't remember which one it was, but that gave him that opportunity to collect that puck right off the boards after it was
right.
So
that was another one that should have been. I think that should have been offside. Horseback coming over the line, trying to break through three, can't. And Coleman now. Coleman sets it up to Papora. Papora gains his zone, drops it to Seaman. Seaman centering pass to Papora, but right through the slot. Now comes Fomitin. Chips that just out of reach of Raja. And the Vikings quickly come back the other way with Papora chasing with Blasso. Blasso couldn't get all of it.
Fabian
Just caroms to Poppy, and he
loves it.
Takes the whistle, which is a smart play. So I like the response by the Sabres. Back and forth, not like it was in the first period. The draw, loose puck bouncing.
Good battle for that puck.
Stick, and
Vikings ended up with it.
Resume. Novak, that one back to Novak. Centering pass.
Oh,
nice play. Resume couldn't get a stick on it. And Fomitin helped. Now out comes Raja. Raja to Hurstback. Hurstback's pass to Fomitin. Didn't connect, but now Hurstback dumps it in. No, Fomitin quickly got a foot back. That might have been offside, but I thought Hurstback was going to skate that in. Nicely kept in for a moment, but Vogel comes back. He's gaining some speed through the neutral zone. He's taking it wide with Novak. Novak and Zubiak in front of the net. Nicely knocked off his stick by the Sabres, and now centering pass that didn't connect. And Fomitin shifts it to himself as center. Got 2-on-2. Fomitin trying to feather that one to Iskra, but that didn't connect as it rolled right into Bruns' glove, and he takes the whistle.
Smart play, though. I think that was better than taking a shot on net because they were both rushing in on that. So you got to try and
I have no problem
sneak
with
that puck over for the opportunity.
Fomitin was a little out of gas from the Vikings to Augusta. Nice play by Lane. Slowed him up briefly, but Augusta wins the puck back. Lane back on him. Over to Deutsch. Deutsch gets it out. Oh, Deutsch coming up to the near side. He waits. He shoots. Oh, and Bruns gloves that instead of padding that one. And I like that shot by
Smart
by
by
Deutsch
Deutsch.
because he had Ferrara on the far side. He gets that off the pad, and he's got the rebound.
Absolutely.
But Bruns made a nice play. Instead of kicking it out, he gloved
Loved it.
So actually, good play by both Deutsch and Bruns. Now we got Iskra and Struzek on the draw. Vikings send it to center. Sabres regroup. Iskra trying to dump that in, but can't. Well, Akerson over the far side to Deegan. Deegan centers that to Thulin, but that cut off by Lane. Well, Lane and Thulin in the corner. Deegan now. Up to Akerson. Centering. Oh, nice play. I think Tavian, I'm not sure if Tavian got a piece of that. Or that was just a fucking in front of him, but didn't connect. Akerson, he fires. And right into the glove of Tavian for the save with 2.5 to go in the first half.
That last rush, that puck got right into Rainer's feet there, right at the near post. Luckily, went to the outside of the net versus the inside of the net.
Right. So Pavian didn't get a piece. It just was jammed up.
Yeah.
Face off to the left of Pavian. The draw, Vikings win it, but it caroms to center. Now comes Zick. Zick just couldn't break the D here. Back comes Blokel. Krupa working on him, but Blokel dumps it in. Pavian leaves it, puts it in the far corner, and the Vikings trying to center that, but that caroms off a skate back to center ice, and Seaman regroups with Blokel. Shelley yelling some directions to the team. Seaman now. Over the line in the near side. Trying to leave it for Zubiak, but doesn't. Centering pass, but that one didn't connect. Novak sends it back down low. Centering pass, that one off a skate. Oh, shot. That one's blocked. Karen's back to center ice. Seaman can't get it back in. Reum, he sends it over to the far side, and Sabres send it to the near side. But he's looking for a stretch pass instead of just coming up with it. Poropat. He's shipping it to center to Zick. Zick over the line. He shoots. Runs with an easy save as he was looking. Zick was just looking to put that on goal or send it into the corner because he went right for a change. Unfortunately, no one couldn't dish that pass to anybody.
Surprised he held on to that one. He didn't really have any Sabres players in the area.
Yeah, I mean, why take the draw if you don't need to, right? Vikings win it. That's why, right? They got confidence of winning these draws. Now Raja can't gain control of it. Some help, and the puck comes over to the near side. Kennedy back down low. Now battle in the corner. Under a minute to go in the half. Out comes the Vikings. The Cameron's up to center. Now come the Sabres. Oh, nice work by Akerson to knock the puck off Manetti's stick.
That was in the netting.
In the netting, no call. None of the refs saw it, but it Cameron's back to center ice anyways. Nobody knows what's going on. So everybody wanted the call. No one wanted to continue playing, and nobody played the whistle.
Right.
What would have happened if the Sabres came out with that puck and it would have had a breakaway? They would have had to leave that go. They should have let that go. They should have been yelling play on. Maybe they were. We couldn't hear it, but so none of the officials saw it. It barely hit the netting. It just was
just above it. Yes.
Right. I mean, actually, the puck should be over here. It should be on this side because the puck, it should be where the last play was. So that, it's still the neutral zone, but now you see how quickly they're in. Right. So here's Vikings send it to Bokel. Bokel quickly back into the corner. Zubiak. I can send it behind the net. He can't now. Trying to work his way out. Centers that. Bouncing puck to the far side. Now this one Cameron's right on Pavian's stick or Pavian's glove and stick, and 11 gets the whistle.
11 seconds in the half. Time of day. 11:12.
How was your New Year's? Drink it, Saw her on New Year's Eve. Sorry, at the liquor store.
Ah, gotcha.
Spray Benny's. I mean, where else are you going to see
Yeah,
somebody?
well, that's true. Yeah. Well,
You're running out
party
for
of some
something
sort.
extra. The draw Gushenwait. They send this down all the way
Oh,
on
no.
goal, which is
Ah,
nicely
shot
done.
on
So we
goal.
don't have another whistle, and that'll do it for the first half.
Absolutely. All right, partner. I say we go visit the new crossbar
Yes, let's do that. Let's fill up these drinks and have one at
bar and grill.
it is 12
We will.
o'clock in the another time zone. So
Absolutely.
the bar is open. We will see you after the
See
Zane.
you
So go ahead and mute.
after.
Oh, our production crew made it back in time. All right, we got our shots on goal for the first half.
Oh, yeah?
16-10 in favor of the Vikings. So
Okay.
not that bad at all. Um, but again, the Vikings missed the net a lot, sent that puck high. So we had a sorry for a little out of breath. I'm running up and down the stairs. We had I know we had it muted. I apologize because we had a nice little couple songs of Taylor Swift, so we had place was jamming.
Disco balls came down and everything. It was crazy.
We were shaking it off. So 16-10 in favor of the Vikings. We interviewed Coach Chelios, asked him what his plans were. He said, "Well, prayer in the locker room." He feels that the Vikings are the best team in the state. He feels they're better than the league. So that's interesting conversation with the coach. But said he's going to keep throwing the pucks on net and keep crashing the net. So let's see how the Sabres react. Here's the draw now. Blokel trying to send it in deep. Can't. Zubiak gets it over the line. Reno back to Zubiak. Zubiak centers that. That pass to Novak didn't really connect. It's nice work by the Sabres to knock him off the puck. And now into the far corner, back out front, over to the Volkel and a near point. He shoots, and Pavian gloves that with stick in front of him.
Vikings right out of the box and some nice puck movement.
Yeah, Zubiak
Good
tried
zone presence.
They were good presence as Zubiak tried to tip that puck. Pavian saw it all the way. Thankfully, Zubiak never played baseball as a young Zuzak now. The draw with Krupa, and the Sabres win it. Sabres down neutral zone, bounce off it, shaking back comes Vegas. He couldn't center it for the Vikings, and the Sabres quickly come the other way. But oh, he can't take. Oh, that could have been a penalty there on Krupa was taken down late. Now Thulin with it. Krupa puts Thulin into the boards. Now Blasso. Blasso couldn't get a stick on it. And the Vikings try to center it, but that one's stolen by Lane. Blasso the other way. Couldn't get that back in front. Now quick shot as that caromed out front.
Oh,
Kavian and cleared nicely by Krupa.
Pavian was down and out there.
Sabres can't get it out again. There's one where they got to get this puck out. As Vikings were able to make a couple changes. Now a quick centering pass. One blocked and bounced over into the far corner. The Vikings are swarming. Well, that was close to too many men. If that would have hit his skate, it would have been called. Now the Vikings got it in the corner. Sabres. Greener got away with that one.
And
now here come the Sabres. Oh,
what
they called it.
So,
Oh. How'd you call the man? He doesn't. So they don't blow the whistle for an injured player when the Vikings have control of the puck. Once the Sabres get control of the puck, you cannot blow the whistle. It's too late. That whistle should have been blown when the Vikings had control because of the injured player, not when the Sabres had a 2-on-1.
Right.
That is a bad whistle by that's a mistake by the referee. Unfortunate break for the Sabres and a great break for the Vikings. And Coach Chelios has got his foot on the bench. He wants a little bit of an explanation. Wow.
He's not going to get it. He's not going to get the explanation.
He's asking. Blokel dumps it in. Over to the far corner. Bouncing puck back behind Pavian. Centering pass. That one screens right through the slot, all the way down, all the way, and Blokel's got to regroup for the Vikings. Sends that over to center. That doesn't connect. And over the line comes Coleman, but offside was Nugent. Both benches are a little frustrated. They're asking because I'm sure the Vikings were asking for that whistle and they weren't getting it, and then they kept begging for it, which is why one of the officials blew it dead. I think it was this one, which was a far.
Yeah, and he wasn't even near it.
Vikings win it again. Local dumps it in the far corner. Now Sabres quickly chip this one back out, and Seaman. And that centering pass to
Off.
Binder, and that didn't connect. And I got an offside play with 5:56 left in the second period. Vikings win the draw again. I think the Vikings have won all but one draw here in the second half of the second period.
You're right.
Oh, Viking coach dropping a few F-bombs right now. He's a little frustrated. It's only 1-1.
I believe that was
Akerson now. Vomited on him. Akerson left it for Spee. Now Hirschback on Spee. He leaves it for Reum. Reum trying to get this back to center. Poropat cuts it off, but back in the neutral zone it goes, and now they dump it back in. Akerson with a stretch pass over to Reum.
there's another one of those stretch passes.
Drops it for Nugent back to Reum. Back to the point. Shot! Pavian
Nice.
with a save with Zubiak in front. All over him. Nice save by Pavian.
I believe the Vikings coach is trying to get his players to get their act together. In so many words. Not the words he used, but
Yeah, I don't think. I'm sure he wasn't expecting a 1-1 game late. 5 minutes left in the second period. It's a draw to Pavian's right.
a little too quick. Little too quick on the move.
Need two new
Switching
centers as both were moving. It's funny because both guys had violated the draw, then take the draw. That's the funny stuff, right? That's the stuff that someone doesn't make sense. Makes me laugh. Now bouncing puck. Cameron's back to center ice. Doolin, he quickly dumps it in, and now Dagan chasing centers at Deutsch. His outlet pass just missed Farrar, but now
I think it's going to work out.
Puck and over the line comes Iskra. Iskra centers that. Oh, Seaman with a nice play. Now another centering pass. That one's blocked again. Now here comes Dugan. Or Thulin. Thulin over the line to Seaman. He tries to center that one's blocked. Oh, that's saved by Pavian, and that Karam's back to center ice, and now Kennedy regroups for the Vikings. Gets it over to Thulin. Thulin sends Seaman. Seaman over the line, 3-on-2 with the Vikings. Seaman, far side, centering pass right through the slot. That one didn't connect, and quickly comes to Sabres. Here comes Deutsch. He gains his own on the near side. Shoots. Oh, nice pad save. Ferraro's there. There's another good shot by Deutsch, but runs is nicely. He is not angling that puck over to the far side. He's keeping it close. Here comes the Sabres. Shot. Runs. And the Vikings send this down all the way. Iskra. He is skating to the bench with his head down. Wondering, wow, how that puck never went in. What a save by Brown to keep this game tied at 1.
Wow.
With 3:45 to go in the second. Iskra all alone in front.
Great pressure.
Next level.
Great rush by the Sabres, but runs.
Pass by Farrar over to Iskra. Now, Poropat over to the far side. Shot! Ooh, that's a glove save. Nothing. That's a Karen behind the net. Now, Sabres backs up to Poropat. One time that one's blocked. Rebound. Sends it back into the corner. Now Greener couldn't get that to Krupa. Back over to the far side with Blasso. Gets it cut off. That's hard to call interference because they both get a lane. He didn't knock him off his feet, but Blasso now. He can't win that puck in the near corner, and out comes the Vikings. That pass just missed. The race is on. Sabres scoop it up over to Rain. That one gets deflected. They're calling that deflected, but that's deflected off the Sabres. That should be icing. I like the way the linesman calls that. That's the wrong call now. Zick and Krupa working with speed. Zick gets it to himself, trying to get it to the point with Hirschback. Or Driscollweed. Sorry, back over to the Zick. Down low to Krupa. We got Rayner in front. The Vikings quickly send us down all the way. That's going to be an ice. I'll tell you,
has woken up.
They have after that play by runs with that save. Iskra just missing, making it 2-1. And right now the Sabres have gotten control of this over the last 45 seconds.
That was an amazing save by Bruns. I mean, that was.
And you know what?
Very good.
Coach Schellis was just complimenting Bruns
He was
in our
at the halftime.
Yeah. Now done. Dunn's pass was cut off. Raja scoops it up. Now the Sabres regroup. Over to Minetti. That puck bounced over his skate, but Hirschback's going to win the puck on Kennedy. Hirschback trying to get it to Minetti, but that pass didn't connect. Now we got a battle. Puck sneaks out over to the near corner, back to center, kept in nicely.
Yep.
Minetti and Kennedy working. Minetti trying to win the puck from Kennedy, but he's all alone, 1-on-2. Now Hirschback comes in to help. Augusta can't get it out. Nice work by the Sabres. Right now, the Sabres are all over the Vikings.
Yeah.
Oh, he got tangled
Got a
up
little-
at center ice with Augusta. Oh, where's the penalty? Oh, the Hole gets away with that. Now Dunn, nicely behind the play, gets it to Grissonway. Back to Dunn. Dunn with 1:40 to go in the second period. That should be waved off. Waved off nicely by this linesman because
It was being held there.
in nicely by Minetti. That one bounced offside. No, so it was waved off because Minetti, he's going to touch that puck, but Reum lifted his stick.
Okay.
So it's an automatic wave off because that puck would have been played,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
So that's why he
Yep.
waved it. It's a great call by that line. But he's got to initiate it, and then he's got to wave it off. Chelios is asking why that wasn't a penalty where the kid threw his stick, ripped the stick out of his hand and
Pulled it
threw
right out of his hand.
behind the play. I get it, but you can't. He's got to go get it. So
he's
so
going to come out to the neutral.
right,
Yes.
exactly. Minute 36 to go in the second. Deutsch can't get it in deep. So here comes Farrar. Oh, tried to center that. That one didn't connect. And Spade can't get it out. Another shot. Runs with a save. I don't think he saw that all the way. Now, puck comes back over to the near side. Zubiak tips it nicely to Novak. Back to Zubiak. Zubiak walking in. Centering. That one
Nice.
didn't connect. Lane nicely clears that aside. Here comes Deutsch back up. Deutsch trying to get it in deep.
Deutsch trying.
Oh, he just got me. Oh, wow. No call there. Oh, man. Hitting is picking up. Now Farrar blocked that shot. Deutsch taking it in the far side. Tried to center that. Blocked by Reum. And he sends it to the near side. Here comes Seaman over the line with Zubiak. Seaman cuts in front. Oh, nice play by Lane to knock him off the puck.
There's another.
That's
That should have been a penalty.
there
it is.
That's drawn. That's Sabres going to the power play. Here comes Nick. Nick walking in. Otters. What a sell. Runs. Flushes the leather and it looks like it's sick.
The clock is still running.
So we've got a penalty on. We got a rough on Novak with 35 seconds to go in the second.
Well, they should.
And Bruns
need to
with a
put about-
nice glove save.
Need to put about 15 more seconds.
Yeah,
on
they got to
the
put a
clock
few
there.
seconds, but that actually you're okay because you're end of the period. You're still getting your 2 minutes.
Yeah. So
So he doesn't like the call because he's saying it was a late call. So he's yelling at this ref over here, which is Tim. But I think it's I wonder if he's arguing about something else. This was a clear penalty.
it
It
was.
was so late, and he threw him into the boards. But I wonder if the Vikings had the puck and touched it. If that's what he's talking about. But anyways, 35 seconds. Here's the draw. We got Sabres on a power play. They've been playing well. Let's see if they can capitalize. Poropat. Over to the far side, back to Poropat. Minetti, Poropat shoots. That's deflected wide. Hirschback now. Got Vomited in front. The Poropat. Over to Raja now. Got 10 seconds left in the period. Raja trying to break through a couple, sends it down low to Vomited. Vomited trying to get it to that one. That pass was blocked. Couple seconds over to Poropat. Oh, he brings it out of the zone.
Running out of the zone. Well, no time left.
That's
on
why
the
I
clock.
think the new owners of this all-season ice rink need to put a scoreboard up right
right
there.
up on
So
this side.
you get a situation like this, players can see what's going on.
Well, exciting. Second half of the second period.
Sabres came out strong in that second half. They got a minute 24 to go in the power play.
I mean, if it wasn't for Bruns right now, it'd be a 2-1 Sabre lead right.
Not 3.
Yeah, we're out.
Because he made that save on
Yeah,
his
yeah.
just made that save.
But that
I'm
one
going-
amazing save. Oh my God.
And remember, Bruns was the goalie last year in that state game we were talking at the beginning of the game. Remember when the Vikings were winning 3-2 and the puck went on goal and it was dumped in and
Right.
he went to go, just a stretch pass and he bounced it off his own player and went in.
And it went in.
I mean, it happens to
That's right.
anybody. Tied the game.
Yeah, that was a lucky break for us. All right.
All right, so the Sabres,
Officials are getting everybody lined up for the third frame.
so minute 24 to go in the power play. They're going to come out with Hirschbach, Vomited, and Minetti with Poropat and Raja. Good draw. Vikings win it. The local. Send it in deep. Raja. Gets it over to Poropat. Poropat is circling as a Sabres trying to give him an outlet pass. Nice work by the Vikings. You got to give the Vikings credit. Good forecheck here. And out comes Vomited finally. Vomited trying to take it wide on Spade. Spade puts him into the boards, but Raja almost scooped that up. But Spade with some nice work. It's a back down ice. We got 40 seconds to go. Blazo. He's got to wait as the Sabres are making a change. He just dumps it into the far corner. And the Vikings shoot this one down all the way, and thankfully not on goal. And over the line for an icing with 28 seconds to go in the power play.
The powerless play.
That is the only that is one of the downfalls of having a power play at the end of a period, because when you've got something going like they did, and now you've got that break,
Yep.
Well, here's Deutsch. The lane, he shoots, runs with the save, rebound over in the far corner. Istra couldn't get a stick on it, and out comes the Vikings. Ryu circling with Purpura, just dumps it into the near corner as the power play is winding down. Now Lane with it, back over to Blazo. That'll do it for the power play. Back at full strength, the Vikings. Blazo dumps it in. Bruns lets it go to Iskra on the far corner. Iskra centers that, but that had Lane was or that was Zip all alone, but passed in and go through, and Vikings quickly come out, and that's going to be. How's that not icing? The Sabres didn't even see that, but they ruled that as no icing, and now we're going to have a face-off deep inside the Sabres zone for Pavian's right. And I don't
Not
like
a
that
good
waved
call.
off because none of the Sabres even saw that puck.
Heck, I barely saw it.
Sabres win the draw. Dunn can't get it up to Klupa. Centering pass. Dunn nicely deflects that high over to the far corner. How the Sabres send that one. Oh, Aaron pass goes down all the way for an icing. So we got a 1-1 game. Nicely tight, contested hockey game with 14:59 to go.
Yeah.
And again, the Vikings are battling for first place with the Leafs. And the Sabres are battling for the 6th, 7th, 8th spot for the playoffs.
Playoff
And
position, yeah.
A draw finally. Out come the Sabres. Trooper trying to beat Blokel in the far corner. Nice battle. Puck comes behind the net with Manetti. Manetti battling. Back in the corner it goes, and out comes Nugent. Nugent over to Coleman. Coleman over the line. Can't get past Dunn.
Yeah, nice.
Dunn, nice work cutting him off, but Dunn couldn't get it out. Second
Still
effort,
working.
Coleman gets back. Now behind the net, Korapat. Cuts Coleman out, and Dunn trying to get it tied, but Coleman working hard as well. Centering pass again, that right through the slot and over to the far side. Reiner can't get it out. Coleman all over the place in this particular shift for the Vikings. A shot on goal, and Pavian easily directs that aside, but Steve keeps it in. Now the Vikings making some changes in the offensive zone. Back to Struzak. He shoots. That's deflected wide. Torapak quickly sends this over to the far side, and that carries high off the glass and into the neutral zone. But Deegan quickly back in for the Vikings. Dunn knocks him off. Knocks the puck off his stick, and he sends that back to center. Bloke. Sabres
have
regrouping, but Deegan chips it up the space. May walking in. Shoots. Pavian with the save. Comes over to the far side. Raja trying to get some feet. Takes us.
Flash.
No call.
No call.
Raja sends that in. We're going to be offside. I'm not sure I'd call it, but it was a good hack right on the stick.
That was
Yeah. If Raja goes down, he might draw that trip. Because there is no embellishment call in USA hockey.
and we've seen several of those
Yes,
in our
we
time,
have.
haven't we?
Vikings come back over to draw. Akerson dumps it in. Novak and Lane battling in the far corner. Hirschback comes in to help. Can't sneak that through the two, and now back at the point. Shot from Kennedy. Nice block by Grissenwaite to knock that back to center ice. Good work there. Vikings send that back in. Got an icing call. Nice call by the official here as he was about 6 feet from the red line. The coach is not happy with it. How the icing works, right? You can be on your side of the red line. If your stick follows through past the red line, you wave it off. All he had to do was take an extra step, and he didn't. He chose not to. I like that call by the official. Of course, I like it though. Went for the Sabres. Kennedy, nice Ferraro down and out. Can't get
Lazo
it. Lazo kept it in nicely. Just missed the far post. Now Thuman sends that to Ryu.
Nice.
Novak.
Lazo in there again.
Akerson comes in. Akerson trying to break through the D. Nice work by
Oh.
Kovac. Nice save by Pavian. Novak with it. His shot blocked. Now comes Deutsch. Oh, Deutsch couldn't get
2-1.
get that puck to Istra. Istra couldn't scoop up the loose one as Deutsch in the second or third effort got it out, but Seaman now. Seaman over to the far side to Kennedy. Trying to get around Dunn. Nice shot save by Pavian, and he holds on for the whistle.
Some nice back and forth action this last minute or so. I like the way Blazo was working over here. He was working hard. Made some really good plays. Keeping that puck on his
Draw, and the Sabres just Dunn got that puck on his stick, and he was, I think, looking for someone with a quick outlet pass, and he's talking to the coaches. They're looking at him going, "What are you doing?" And Dunn's like, I know. Oh, same play, but Seaman in, shot, they score!
Whoa!
Seaman with a nice centering pass over to Deegan, and he redirects it into an open net on Pavian. 2-1 Vikings with 11:58 to go in the third. And that is an unfortunate play, right? Because it goes back to that a nice set play. It's the same play as when Dunn had that puck and just missed on the outlet pass, right? Just quickly sent that down, and they got to regroup. Someone's got to hold up Deegan there, right? Because Deegan's coming in all alone in front. Got to get the stick on, right? All right, let's see.
Notice the Vikings player included Tim in his celebration over on the glass there. I don't know if you caught that.
I did. Included Tim is right. Here comes Vikings send us down all the way. Lane, it's Starjak. Lane, horseback working. Vikings come out with it, trying to get this over to Seaman at the point, but Seaman comes in and now Fomited. Fomited couldn't collect it off the boards. Seaman gets it through Raja over to Spade. Spade cross ice to Starjak. Centering pass. Pavian makes the save, but the net comes off, and we got a whistle.
The Vikings don't like that whistle.
Oh, they weren't happy.
Net came off. Whistle was quick.
All right, now we got to see how the Sabres respond. They got to just dig. I mean, that's a good goal. There's not, it's a great play.
That was not
Nothing
right.
Fabian could do. A shot right off the draw. Coleman, that's deflected off of Raja's
Yeah,
stick.
that was not a weak goal. I mean,
No.
that was
No, it was a set play. Just like
Fabian was in position for the initial shot, and then what are you going to do?
oh, we got man, I'm not liking that call. That's right off the draw.
iPad.
Now the Sabres are going to the first back, getting a tripping call right off the faceoff. So we got 11:18 to go in the third. 2-1 Vikings. Here we go, partner. It's a big 2 minutes right here.
This is
This is where you take it, Benny. You take the icing call, right?
you have to.
Take it, keep it, slow it down. So Rayner and Reum on the draw. Vikings win it. Kennedy coming up in the high slot. The far side back to Kennedy. Kennedy waits. Trying to
There we go.
a nice pass over to Akerson, but that one didn't connect. Sabres nicely send that down all the way, but not over the goal line extended.
That's right. Get some pressure on him. There we go.
Vikings regroup. Out comes Akerson. Far side to Reum. Horvat nicely cut that pass off, but couldn't get it out. Now Zubiak tried a centering pass. Rayner, he blocked that one. Now back to the point it goes. Akerson over to Kennedy. One time. Oh, that actually wasn't a shot. That was a one-time pass. Deflected up into the netting.
Yep.
Since it didn't hit anything, puck comes to center ice.
That was definitely also by design right there.
Yes, it was. That was a great play.
Slap shot pass.
Because you got Pavian coming out over the. He's out. He's in front of the crease.
Yep.
Coming for that shot.
Smart.
Minute 14 to go in the power play. Grissenway. Can't get it out. Spade. With a Struzak. Nice play by Grissenway. He gets this out. Off of Spade's glove and no icing. Spade was better off letting that go. We'll take the break. Here comes Seaman with some speed over the line. Tropa, he steps into him and
there you go. Go.
Vomited when race is on, but that's not gonna. Seaman's gonna beat Vomited to the puck. But I like Vomited's effort. Force them to make some plays. We're under 30 seconds to go in the Viking power play. They come through the neutral zone. Struzak leaves it for Coleman. Coleman waits, centering pass. That one didn't get through. Now Coleman with it. Over to Spade at the point. Big. That's it. Seaman couldn't get a stick on it. Over to Struzak. 5 seconds ago. Shot from Spade. That was high over the net, and Blazo gets this one to center. That one's going to go down all the way for an icing, but the Sabres will take it that'll do it for the power play.
We're back to full strike.
That's a very good kill by the Sabres. Probably 2 decent chances. You got to count that. That was a fabulous on that at one timer. That's a great chance because he got a stick on it. He just directed it high over the glass.
Yeah, no, that was.
Got 9.
So another powerless play, but by the Vikings this time.
Through draw. Manetti sends it over to Lane in the far corner. Lane, just as the Deutsch to Iskra, but that didn't connect, and back come the Vikings. Shot. Fabian with the blocker save, and Dunn can't get it out. Now Zubiak with it. Riemann. Centering pass that. Didn't get through as Lane blocked that. Now we got it up against the netting, and we got a whistle.
Manetti was taken in to the boards there by two of the Vikings players. A little on the rough side when he didn't even have the puck.
After he
Some
let it go,
parents,
right?
yep, some parents voiced their displeasure with the officials.
Might have been maybe not with the official. Maybe they knocked one of the beers over. Back to crossbar to refill that one.
That's it.
Lane over to the far. Deutsch shipped this one to center. Manetti racing with Akerson. Manetti's got Iskra coming. Oh, Manetti couldn't get a stick on it to get it to Iskra as he was racing there. Would have been all alone. Now a centering pass. Karen's up to Blasso. He shoots. Oh, that one deflects wide. Now the Sabres up to Poropat couldn't keep it in. Augusta comes over the lines. Leaves it for Akerson. Poropat trying to. I say rebound. No goal. That's that. Augusta tried to sell that one, but that was clearly off his glove and bounced in. So that'll come out to center ice. There's no argument with anyone. He tried to sell it, sort of like
he did.
Tried to sell it as good as Shaw did many years ago against the Anaheim Ducks
right?
in the playoffs.
When he butted
double
it.
overtime
Yeah.
butt, right?
But I love it. He just after he did that, he just came to the bench like, yeah, I know what I did. He didn't even argue it. Like, yep.
Nick over to Krupa trying to get through Blokel, but Blokel, nice defensive play. Now back over to the far side. Chip that one back to center ice, and the Sabres regroup with Blazo. Blazo trying to dump that back in. Can't get it in deep. Krupa nicely keeps it in, though. Shoots. Runs with the save. Rebound. Bouncing puck. Blazo fires. Just that one's blocked. Just missed the net then. Now out comes the Vikings.
I think Blazo could have held the puck there.
Yeah, he didn't want to pinch. Zubiak over the line with Novak. Zubiak, his shoots. Fabian with the save over to the near side. Ryu sends it to the far side. Reiner is there. He tried sending it back to the near side, but out come the Sabres nonetheless. And I stretch past and it worked. Seaman now dumps it back in. 7 minutes left. Horopat over to Zick. Zick trying to chip that to Hirschback, but that didn't connect. The Sabres now just send this back to center ice, and the Vikings now. Sabres trying to quickly change up lines, but Novak quickly comes over the line. He fires. That was blocked by Grissenwaite. Loose puck in front. Nicely sent to the corner. Now Coleman gets it back up to Seaman. Hirschback helping. Now Nugent in the corner with Grissenwaite. How he leaves it for Coleman. Centering pass. Pora couldn't get a stick on it as Dunn was there. Now on the far side. Sabres can't get it out. Back at the point, kept in by Kennedy. Walks in. We just missed the near post. Kennedy picks up his own rebound. Walks out in front. He shoots. That one's blocked by Grissenwaite. Now Fomited can't beat Seaman to the puck. Seaman waits. Back over the line he comes, and we got a loose puck. Done over to Fomited. Fomited can't get out. Seaman now walking in. Fires. Nice blocker save by Fabian. This is all Vikings here over the last 30-plus seconds in the Sabre zone. They just need to get it out, need a whistle, take the icing, and that's what Raja does. Sends it down all the way with 5:48 to go in the game. 2-1 Vikings.
Riley thought he had a little more mustard on that little tip.
I mean, he tries to just redirect it out right on Kennedy's stick, and Kennedy walks to the face-off dot. Nice save by Fabian. I didn't see Fomited go tap him on the
Sorry.
There's the draw. Shot into the near corner. Deegan. It's got right now the second goal for the Vikings, the game winner. Akerson fires. Blocker saved by Pavian. Centering pass. Oh, the shoots. What a save by Pavian. Local. But a Thulin. Down your low. But a Deegan. Oh, we got a battle in front. We got a battle. Thulin in front in the lane. Shot. Oh, Pavian with the save. Direct that into the corner. Deegan with it. Lane and Thulin in front of the net. That was a nice little battle that has since finished. And now back in the corner it goes. Over to Struzak. Over to Deegan. Walks in front. Nice save by Pavian. Now comes Deutsch. Deutsch chips that one to center.
Oh,
It's nice being tall. Anderson quickly comes back as he took Deutsch's pass and knocked that down. Farrar couldn't get this one out. Akerson again leaves it down low to Thulin. Thulin centering pass. Nice play by, is that done to deflect that up high? We got a
that's
hold.
going to be.
Wow, they're not calling anything. So they don't call the hole and they don't call the hook. Here comes Struzak back over the line. Cuts in front. Leaves it for Akerson. Akerson saved by Pavian. Rebound. Back clear. Steps in. That shot's high over the net. Augusta can't do anything with it. Lane says, we're slowing this down. We're going to take the icing. Oh, look at the hands on the hips. They're looking. Where is it? He's holding his stick, and the ref is saying no. Stick is in the gut. He's holding it, so I either call both or I call nothing. That's what he's saying. I guarantee it. I'm going to call the hook. I'll call the hold. Because I'm just speculating.
Go ahead.
The play was in the neutral zone, although Deutsch has got an opportunity to make, to have a rush up the ice, and that was thwarted by the hold of the stick. Give it the spot. Back come the Sabres. It's now Sabre faithful getting a little frustrated. Rayner.
There's some.
Vic centers that. Oh. Nice interference by Krupa. But they already had position. I'll see if the Sabres can do some. Under 4 minutes to go in the game. 2-1 Vikings. Here comes Papora. Papora trying to get around Dunn. Dunn holds him up briefly, so he's got no choice but to dump that in. But now we got a race. Poropat. Battle down in the far corner. Hirschback trying to help. Come on, somebody sneak that puck out, and the Vikings win it. Rayumis was, oh, careful.
Yeah.
Came up high. You cannot afford a penalty.
Oh.
So Poropat and Skoja. Not sure on that one.
Yeah.
I haven't said his name here than Skojak.
Skojak? Little extracurricular activity.
Face off to Fabian's right. Yes, it is. Zubiak wins the draw. The Vikings win it for Zubiak. His shot is wide and a rebound centering pass. Griffin Waite trying to feed Raja, but that deflects on the Seaman stick. Seaman to Reum. Nice little pass, but that one didn't connect to Zubiak. Oh, and Griswold almost put that on goal. Now loose puck.
That would have been
Send it over in the corner. Right. Unfortunately, Griswold knocked that first one in. Oh, Blazo sends this one down all the way. Did it deflect off somebody? Apparently not. That's going to go down for a 240. Oh, I like the home scorekeeper right now as he's trying to collect. He stopped that. He stopped 240 as the puck crossed the blue line, and he stopped the clock. That's called home timekeeping right there.
Yeah.
Might need that second.
Good.
Besides, I know it's ended up at 1 second.
I know it's going to be icing, so I'm going to stop the clock.
Spade trying to. Deutsch sends it to the near side. Farrar back to Deutsch. It's off his stick, races on with Spade. Deutsch coming on. He shoots. Nice save by Bruns.
Smart shot. Kept it low.
Just put it on low. Oh, we got an interference in the back and no call. Shot. Nice glove save by Pavian. And he holds on. Farrar coming back to back check, and the guy just throws him down. I don't know where this traps that spot. He just. What's he doing? No, he just dropped it. This guy? He just dropped it. He just throws it down this thing. He just did. Close center and just skated. He just
It's like we're gonna have a timeout. Timeout, Sabres.
take a look at that. So who is taking a timeout? Is it? It's got to be the Sabres.
Yep.
Yep. Sabres it is. There's no way the Vikings are going to take it. All right. So we got 2:17 to go.
Coach Chelios drawing up a play.
No, but what you're not even a second. I mean, not even a half a second.
So he's not even giving him a chance.
He just threw that puck.
Not even giving him a chance to make a mistake. You don't like that?
Like, just let him set and then drop. You know what I mean? That, why, you know, where do you gotta go?
He's probably repping the next game as well. Probably 2 hours, right? Yeah. Yeah, with the ice bath. So the next game's probably, I mean, maybe hour 50, so 12:20 or 12. I'm guessing 12:30.
Well, why don't we finish this
So let's see.
timeout? We got cold snap on now at the old crossbar.
Yeah, noon whistle is no more at this particular time, and it's Sam Adams cold snap,
Sam Adams cold snap.
the new beer on draft, the
It's
V6.
It's a little like a winter ale, delicious. If you're into the winter ales,
And you will always have Labatt's.
Labatt's is always on.
Yes, it was quick. All right, Sabres trying to chip it in center. Oh, just a little too far for Deutsch, and Spay now with it. Spay's going to dump this one in because the Vikings are going to continue to dump the puck. They're just going to keep it low. Pad up to Deutsch. Deutsch.
Gonna watch Fabian come out of the net.
Hold the puck. Oh, no, he just sends it on goal and runs quickly, sends it back to the far side, and now shipped it back to center. I want Rainer to hold that puck. Rainer's got to hold that puck and wait for help, right? Instead of putting that puck, because they didn't have any trailer coming. So they got a minute 44. Vikings send it back to center, and the Sabres are regrouping. Over to Rainer, back over the line he goes. Rainer, hold on. Oh, I'll try to set it up. They got the 6 skaters, 6-on-5. Vikings send it back to center. Thulin trying to get that back, trying to get around Poropat. Now Thulin just going to try to hold it for a minute 20. I guess why not? Now Lane with it. Over to Deutsch. Back to Rainer. Oh, I think he held on. They called offsides on Manetti, but I think it looked like he held the blue.
He had a skate on the blue line, but we're not standing down there on the blue line. So
Minute and 7. Face off in the neutral zone. 6-on-5.
we got too many men on the ice. That puck was dropped.
That's a bad drop. Here comes Manetti over the line with Rainer. Center. Oh, just behind Rainer and just in front of Deutsch. Now Manetti behind the net. Rainer looking to get in front. Over to first. Centers that. Seaman can't get it out. Shot by Blasio. Blocked. And Karen's back to center ice. 45 seconds ago, Lane throws it in. What?
What?
We got an offsides play? Oh.
I missed that one, partner.
I don't think anybody was offsides. They all waiting? Wow. So we got a face off at center ice. He does quickly drop that, John. Absolutely. Here come the Vikings. A centering pass right through the slot. Out comes Lane. Lane over to Iskra. Iskra. Over the line he comes, waiting, trying to get it in deep. Can't. Kept it. Oh, he called it good. Blew it good. He called good, and he was influenced by the Viking bench.
Now we got some extracurricular activity because the shot was made on net after the whistle was blown.
So the Sabres should go to the power play right here because that is a rough well after the play. You can't blame the Sabre guy for shooting that puck because he blew the whistle as he was in a shooting motion.
Yep.
but they're not calling anything.
He's gotta go.
See if the officials make the call, but they're not making
Nope.
it.
They are not going to make it.
So we got 27 seconds left. Okay, so
Yeah. Yeah.
he was slowly, he's like, get on the ice. Vikings win the draw, send this back to center ice, and here comes Novak over the line. Novak centers it, and that'll do it, folks. 19 seconds, 3-1. Vikings are coming out with this one. It was a pretty darn good hockey game, though.
Yeah. Yep.
The Sabres had their opportunity.
Well, if we take that mishandled puck goal away from the Vikings that we actually put in our own,
Yeah, but that was a bad break. I mean,
it was, but it was 1-0. If you
Right.
take that away, it's 1-0. Well into the third.
Right, but I mean, he's doing what he's supposed to do, like we said with we were talking to Coach Chelios, but yeah, I mean it's but Bruns made two fantastic saves.
Oh yeah.
I mean, one on Iskra, one on Iskra, and one on Deutsch. I mean, two beautiful bluffs. Now Grissenway's shot. Bruns makes a blocker save, and puck caroms in the far corner with a few seconds ago, and that will do it. As we said, you wanted to at least get to overtime and pick up at least 1 point.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, that'll do it.
Unfortunate break for the
Our next definite broadcast for myself will be
at least
senior
yourself.
night.
Yep.
We might have a special guest as well.
We're gonna have
Is
a
that the
special.
24th?
We're gonna have a special guest.
Hey, John,
Yes.
is that the 24th? The 24th Friday night here all season.
Special guest.
Crossbar will be open. I'm working on it.
All right.
So, all right, everybody, enjoy
like
your
special guests.
Saturday afternoon, and
Yeah. And if you're sticking around, not online here, but I believe we have the 16 news coming up next. Will not be broadcasting. Come on down to all seasons. Grab a beer from Crossbar and
grab a beer from Crossbar.
come watch the.
All right, John. Thank you, sir.
Provides the chores when I